Hiya and welcome to Gipa's Creative Flow. We are going to be doing the black and white prompt today. So we are continuing with Junk Journal July, which is a challenge hosted by Meg Journals. These are all the prompts that we've done. So if we just quickly run through some of them in this huge, well, I don't know what to call it now. It's like an explosion. It's an explosion basically. So this was the fold out pages, which still could do with adding stuff in there. So this is all fold out. This was the begin, so this is where it all started. This was the first page before we showed how to get everything together. This was reinvent, where we used a lateral flow kit, and then we had some tea dyeing, so we dyed some of the paper and then just did some marks on it. I think the prompt was just dyed, D-Y-E-D, so yeah. And then we had some tuck spots on either side of that. And then this was symmetry, which tried to do two different sides of symmetry, and I added some dried flowers in there, which were from Carol. Thank you, Carol. And then this was the prompt that we've just done, which is tucked away. So what I've done, there's another area to tuck something away here as well now. So I've just folded that card over and then made a little area here to tuck away. We can add something here. We can add something in the actual upcycled pocket. I think there is a little birdie in there. And then the other side of this has also got a tuck spot. So yeah, first time I've done anything like this, but I'm still not sure how to do it onto, I suppose I needed a thicker card or something. Yeah, just so that it wouldn't rupture, to be fair. But yeah, so that was tucked away. No, yeah, that was tucked away, so that we can tick. We can tick. So we've got the, oh, I've got thread everywhere. Well, there we are. So we can tuck, tick, not tuck, tick. Oh, tick, tucked away. Right, okay. And this was one-sided and texture, so that was two prompts in one. This was the fussy cutting, which turned out so cool. I loved that paper by K & Co. So vintage. This was so this can actually be taken out. This is just some upcycled packaging, and that was transparent. That's what that was. And I just added that cluster on there. Not sure what to do there yet. This was the, what was this? Layered tag. So we just layered it with different things. I know I didn't really cut it out like this, like the traditional type, but it's still a tag. You can have them any shape, size or form. And then this was the background of the tag, which works well with it. And then this page was nature. No? Time out. We did use part of nature in there. But this was time out, sorry. So we've got some tea, we've got some the time, and just looking after your mental health, physical health, balancing family and home and work life, and just caring for yourself and others. This one was the cutout. Yes, it was. So we just cut out different layers within there. This was part of the dyed as well. I think we did some spraying with the turquoise dye. This was symmetry, so I tried to do similar stamping and punching just so that it was all identical, which turned out pretty unique. This was the transparency as well. I'm still thinking of what to do with this pull out. This was the wallpaper prompt. This was the bouquet, and we used Natasha from the Treasure Books, her tutorial on there. I did tag her in the video as well. Hopefully she's, yeah, she did like me on Instagram when I tagged her, so thank you, Natasha, appreciate it. And then this was the clashing patterns. So this was, yeah, we went crazy with this one. So it was a bit of everything. a bit of everything thrown in and just see how it works. It's weird, but even though it's so much going on, it still kind of works as a page. Yeah, so that's the end of the other one. This the symmetry, that was the other side of the symmetry. And then this was the go-to palette. Yes, it was the other side of the dyeing paper. And this was nature. Yes, it was. So this was our nature page. So it's got Susie Q makes, if you can find her on YouTube. That was the washi tape, the last of the washi tape she gave me. Thank you, Susie. And then just some upcycling here going on. Upcycling of leftover, I think that was from the Pink Zebra UK stickers. That's right. And that's a warbler. And then we added this as a, I suppose it's a transparency, and we just added a flower from Carol as well in there, and just attached it with a safety pin. This is getting so big, oh my goodness, and the rest are still to be done. So now, where shall we go? Because I was thinking of using this Ashby Fine Art products, which are 1 million years old. Calder Colours, Ashby, Leicester. So I don't know if you'll find these. They're called art. It's an artist sketching set. Artist sketching set. So I was thinking, let's go dark. Let's go darkish colours. It's about where shall we go? Maybe we could go on here, or we could go on there. Don't know. Let's go on the back. Go on there. Leave the sticker on there. Yeah, let's go on here and just make some shapes and patterns on the back here. So I hope everyone's doing all right. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to be using black and white as our feature. So maybe we can start the black off and then add in white. It should be the other way around, but oh no. And I can blend it in. Let me just take it off the page. That might help everything. Let me just go back over there. Eek. And let's just move you around. That's it. Yep, I'm getting it everywhere already. I haven't even started yet. I'm going to try and keep the flower if I can. I know it's not black and white, but I do like a bit of a feature. I do like our features. Someone's doing the lawnmower at this hour. It's 7:30 in the evening. Let's move that out of the way. Rub and blow, rub and blow. That is the technique. I want that bit to show if possible. Lovely. Okay. Might do a bit more black on this edge. It's because it's got stuff behind it as well, isn't it? A bit more on this corner. Yep, it's everywhere, people. What's everywhere? Right, let me just try to uncover this. What can we use? Let's use some tissue paper or whatever this is. I'll lift some of it on. And the white, I'm thinking, look at me, oh my goodness. Actually, let me just pause and wash my hands first. Hi, I'm back. Hands all clean now. So all I've got is a correction pen. So maybe I can, maybe let's start off with just doing some, if we can get it to work, of course. Give it a good shake. Some faux stitching. I bet you guys just fill in my words. I'm sure you're used to it now. Sorry. I do have to think and then think again. Nothing comes straight away. Sorry. Oops. That's a big one. Let's go all big then. Now it's all coming out. We'll have to share a little story with you. Went to a patient's house and they've had a stroke, so they're not really speaking much. But when they saw me and because obviously we don't, so I have a t-shirt on with my uniform is a t-shirt and some trousers, and they saw my gara. This is like an iron bangle, sorry, which is, so the meaning of it is that there's no beginning and no end, and it also reminds us that there's only one God. But another reason is like it helps us to think about doing the right thing. So if you're having a fight with someone, or it just helps us to stay grounded. And when I went to this person's house, they were like, "You're a Sikh," and I was like, that they saw my gara, they saw this, and they were like, he said, "You're a Sikh," and his wife was surprised that he spoke, because he does speak but not that much. So yeah, I was really happy when that happened. I was like, wow. And he's smiling because I think he's met Sikhs in his work or something that he used to do. Yeah, it's my story of the day. Oh my goodness, this is coming out quite fluid now. First we couldn't get it out, and now it's like running away with us. Okay, so, oh goodness, yep, you just do that. Put my thing in there. Okay, so this is the right way for this, isn't it? Well, it can be any way, to be fair. What can be our main detail here? I'm wondering, should we carry on with the circle vibe or start something else? Might go with the circle vibe. This is coming out lovely now. Let's not speak too soon though. semicircles. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing all right. Hope so. I've no idea what I'm doing again, of course. You know, I just like randomly just do these things. I don't actually have a plan or anything like that. Just saying, in case you're wondering, oh, what's going on? I have no idea. I love this smell of Tipp-Ex. I love the smell of Tipp-Ex. I love the smell of diesel. And of this new Fabrifix thing as well, whatever it's called, that glue. That's lovely. Go down a bit. Right, shall we? I was wondering, shall we just, I want to keep that, but let's just go round, like semicircle it. So our thing, we'll frame it a little bit, not entirely, but a bit. And then our swirls. Oh, an old colleague came into work today. She's from my old base. And she was helping out our team. Yeah, so hi Tino, if you're watching. Yeah, it was lovely seeing her. Nice giving her a big hug. After, how long's it been? It's been a while. It must be a year now. Sweet. Okay, let's do our dots in here as well. Yeah, if you haven't got white paint or anything like that, use correction tape, or it's called Tipp-Ex as well. I suppose that's the brand, isn't it? But it's whiteout. I think it's called whiteout tape or correction tape. Best thing ever. I've used it loads for years. I love it. I think that's good, you know. It's vibing. But what I'm thinking is, later on, when the time comes, maybe add something in these areas. But for the moment, I think that's cool. Actually, should we do a small one here? Maybe another one here. Don't want to rip the page. Come on, it's the last bit. You gotta work with me. Come on, work with me. It's not playing ball. Always the way, eh? But anyway, hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on the black and white page, and hope to see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye.